Hello, my name is Gregory Lyons. I'm a U.S. citizen. I was born in the United States of America. Do I sound a little angry? I am angry. I'll explain why. I went to watch Barack Obama, our president, on Jay Leno last night. First time a president's ever appeared on Jay Leno. Okay. I couldn't watch it. It was a snooze fest. Basically, he came out, da-da-da-da-da. Well, we really have to straighten up the way Wall Street is run, and these people are greedy, and I'm angry. I'm angry at these people on Wall Street and the way they could just take the money and put bonuses out there, and we really need to make radical change. Here's why I'm angry. Jesse Ventura said it best. Jesse Ventura was the governor of Minnesota, but he was also a former pro wrestler. And he said, it's a show. And when the wrestlers go out there, they hate each other, and they're going to break chairs over each other's heads, and they're all mean. But backstage, behind the stage, they're all friends, they're all shaking hands, they're all in on it, they go to dinner together. That's the very same thing with these so-called politicians in Washington, our representatives. Democrat, Republican, they all say, oh, we have differences in political philosophy, and they're all, but behind, when the show's not on, they're shaking hands, they're in the game. Barack Obama is in the game. I voted for him because he said something different. I wanted Bush out of there. He's a Democrat, different party, and he talks like he's going to do things. And okay, he did some things with stem cell research, reversing that, and he did some things, maybe with some other things. I can't think of it. But the point is, with the money, it's all bullshit. Okay? Here's what's going on, people, citizens, taxpayers. For the first time in history, our taxes are just being taken and given to failing corporations. And what was his rationale? What did he say to Jay Leno? What was the reason for giving the money to AIG? Well, we didn't want the financial structure to collapse. And if we didn't give it to them and they went underneath, the whole house of cards would topple. Literally. I mean, that's a quote. He said, house of cards. How about house of smoke and mirrors, people? They're taking our money. They're helping themselves to our taxes. Our taxes. The same thing they did in England in the 1700s, and we called it taxation without representation. And we threw a bunch of tea in the water in Boston, in the Boston Tea Party. We didn't want to tolerate that horse shit. But today we're tolerating it. We're quiet about it. Actually, when we speak up, these representatives, congressional representatives, they don't hear us. They don't do anything. These bills got passed anyway. We said, no, don't take our money. Give the money to the people. Give the money, they say the whole thing started because of this mortgage finance bailout stuff. Well, fine. Then give the money to the people who can't afford to make their mortgage payments. Give them their tax money back to pay that and keep the economy strong and alive. And keep them in a home. Keep American citizens, hardworking Americans like you and me, in their homes that they worked hard to keep. But no, that's out of the question. Take the taxpayers' money and throw it at failing corporations. And then the failing corporations have the audacity, AIG had the audacity to pay bonuses to their representatives, to the people that work there. $1 million bonuses. And these are retention so they don't leave, so they don't run off to some other company. Well, if you've driven a company into the ground, I don't think you should be given a retention bonus. And I don't think the company should be busting their ass to keep you on board anyway. Okay, but that makes too much sense. The bottom line is I'm disappointed in Obama because he's just a shill. Barack Obama is just a different package. He's a black man, and all the blacks are happy because there's a black in office. He's no different. Okay, if anything, he's worse because he's pretending. He's talking the talk. His words are saying, we've got to get tough, we got to crack down. His actions are saying, here's the money, big corporations. I'll be dancing for you. I'm your corporate shill. I'm your Uncle Tom. And, and does that sound racist? Well, it is, okay? It's not, it's not even a matter of what color person's skin is. It's a matter of what they do. And what all politicians are doing is playing a game. And it's not a funny game. It's a game at the expense of the American taxpayer. You and me. Our money, our hard work, our blood, sweat, and toil taken from our checks before we even have a chance to object and handed off to failing corporations. Because that's who runs this country, people. The failing the corporate heads, the elite, people beyond the political representatives. They're just government servants. They serve a higher master, and the master is gold. The United States of America is ruled by the golden rule. Them that's got the gold makes the rules. You don't see these people. They're not on camera. They're so wealthy, they make these people dance, these politicians. And the politicians are in a game too. They're making money. They've got the best health care, best education for their kids, best housing. They've got chauffeured limousines to drive them to and from their meetings where they sit and they decide our fate. And it makes me sick because, you know what? They know that the American sheeple will not do anything. We will not rise up. We will not revolt. We'll just behave. And if anybody like me makes some kind of noise, I'll get a knock on my door and probably get arrested and thrown in jail. Well, if they throw me in jail, fine. Feed me. Feed me in jail. Maybe they'll execute me. I don't care. You know, really, think about your life. What is your life? What is it if you don't stand for something? If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. What do you have to offer? How can you... enough. Just think about what I've said, and just remember, actions speak louder than words. We can talk about it till we're blue in the face, but they'll just keep right on doing what they're doing. Here's the image I want to leave you with. Okay? Think of the American people as a rape victim. Okay? Think of them as a poor, fragile woman who's just been brutally raped. Okay? So she goes to the people that she thinks will help her, and she says, I've just been brutally raped. And they say, oh, that's terrible. That's so bad. And they hold her hand. And they say, we really feel bad for you. And the next thing, they're pushing her legs open and they're fucking her. Okay? They're re-raping her. That's the United States government. Okay? We're the rape victims. And the United States and Obama's, we're going to help. We're going to make these companies become accountable. Yeah, we're going to do all that. And meantime, it's just slipping it right to you, okay? In the form of hand in your wallet, taking your tax money. It makes me sick. I'm disgusted. Goodbye.